Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. So I just finished listening to Sean Carroll's latest podcast with Philip Goff. Actually, it was from last week, November 4th. I believe I just got a notification that Sean just uploaded another podcast. He puts them out every Monday. He's great. I mean, people who follow me know how I feel about Sean Carroll. He's one of my heroes. Although I do disagree with him somewhat, and I'll explain in this video. So, Philip Goff has a new book, and he believes in something called panpsychism. All right, this book is on, let's see, on consciousness. He actually wrote a book here, Galileo's Error: Foundations for a New Science of Consciousness. So, very interesting conversation, about an hour and a half, and I have to be honest here. Sean Carroll was much more persuasive. His arguments were more cogent. Philip Goff seemed to be sort of fumbling and not able to answer some of Sean's pointed questions. So there you go. So the point I wanted to make in this video is Philip Goff says, listen, Sean, I used to be a reductionist. I used to be a physicalist, a materialist, just like you. Scientific reasoning, and it's just, it's just matter in motion, and our brain is consciousness. It's just 89 billion neurons that are extraordinarily connected with synapses and this and that consciousness is just an emergent property of all these incredibly complex processes, right? So is that correct? Now, so Philip Goff says, Sean, I used to believe in that, but I found it to be so depressing and bleak. And Sean says, well, Philip, just because you want it to be true doesn't make it true, right? So this panpsychism. So my point of this video, right, is that just because you want it to be true and it makes you feel better that consciousness is really a thing, and like maybe David Chalmers' argument that perhaps consciousness is just another sort of law of nature, a fundamental feature of nature and the universe and this and that there's more than just this freaking meat body, and it's the same thing with religion. I used to have conversations with the theists and Christian apologists, universalists. I'm a universalist myself. But it's like, is this wishful thinking, right? Is it wishful thinking? Do you believe in that there's a benevolent God, that he cares about his creation, and after you die, you go to paradise forever, and you're reunited with your loved ones and all this? It's a nice story. And there isn't a person on planet Earth who wouldn't want that, obviously. But is it just wishful thinking? I've had so many conversations, and I would ask them, like, be careful of this. I know you want it, and I want it too. But is there any good evidence to believe this to be the case? So, I don't know. My personal, if you watch my videos, I am a universalist. I embrace all religions and theology. I believe that I'm kind of in line with the David Chalmers belief that consciousness is not exactly dualism. I don't believe that there's a body and consciousness. It's one, but there's something more than just this meat body. But the truth of the matter is, I don't know. I have no idea, right? And I've done several videos on what happened to me. I had an NDE, a near-death experience. I'm not going to get into it here, but I had an accident in late August of 2014, and I died in the hospital, and I saw something. So could it, if you want to go back and see my videos, could it be something else, whatever? Was it a glimpse of the afterlife, or was it just my brain? My brain meltdown, you know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, so on that note, just because you want it to be true doesn't make it true, and could it be just wishful thinking? All right, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.